1 second. Hi, Facebook. Welcome to the CallMeDeek show. This show I do on every Thursdays where I call people and talk about whatever they want or, discuss whatever problems they have. Feel free to give me a call. You can message me your number. You can message me your name. And, from there we work it out. I already have 2 people booked. One person is from Kashmir. The other person is, I really don't know from where. So let me just call that person. Thanks a lot for all the waves. There's a lot of waves coming in. I'm all waving you back. Hi, Radul. Hi, music lover. Hi, where do I stay? I stay in Abu Dhabi. That's where I'm based out of. Thanks a lot for everyone who's joining in. So let me start with the show. This show I do every day, every Thursday, where I call people and talk to them or discuss of whatever problems they have. I have my phone. I'm going to call from there. I have a phone on Instagram. So Instagram is happening. Facebook and YouTube is having straightforward. This is the CallMeDeek show. Hi, Ashmita. Thanks a lot for joining in. If you guys want a call from me, don't WhatsApp me. Send on the questions section or send on the comments column your number and I will call you, right? But I have already 2 people booked. So first I'm going to call that person. This is much more of a personal discussion, right? Where we talk more about people, right? Where we talk more about whatever that people are looking for. So it's more of an interactive call sessions only, right? So let me start calling first person. I don't know if I should disclose his name. So let me do that. Oops, call. Okay. So let's see if he picks up. Oh, there's so many waves coming here on YouTube. Thanks a lot for all your waves.
Hello.
Hi, this is Deek Parassini here.
Yes, sir. It's nice to talk to you.
My pleasure. Nice to talk to you too. So what made you give me a message to give you a call?
Actually, pardon my English. My English is not so fluent.
Not a problem. Anyhow, you can talk to me. As long as I understand, I will reply.
Yes, sir. Definitely. Sir, actually, my problem is that I'm not able to create certain things in my mind.
You're what? Oops. I think the line got disconnected. Damn it. Okay. Let me try once again. That's my error anyways. So let me call him again. So this is the CallMeDeek show, right? I think many people are new to this. I don't think you have. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, now it's better. Now I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Shoot.
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, my problem is that my brain or myself not able to treat certain things. Like the last time I see my watch, my time is, the watch for the time is 6:15. My mind repeats 6:15. The time is 6:15. The last meal I have eaten, like I have eaten mango. The mind repeats, I have eaten the mango. Like a glass is on the table. I do things like spam emails. I'm not able to keep.
Got it. So what has happened? So what has happened is that whenever you do something good in the past, you technically relate yourself to that one good thing, and you keep thinking about it, and you are feeling frustrated with it. Okay. So my question is.
Like what the time it is, it's not relevant. What the time is.
Yeah.
But the last meal I have eaten, that is not relevant. But mind repeat, that is unnecessary.
Fine, I get it. So my next question is, when let me do this way. So when you get really busy, does this happen?
Yes, sir.
When you're busy, all it happens?
What, sir?
When you're really busy, does this happen?
No, sir. So it's only when I'm idle.
When you're idle. So it is quite very simple. When you are idle, your mind is going to pick something to keep thinking about. So there is no problem with you, or it's not a mental issue. It is when, so you're lucky you're thinking of some yesterday's thing. There are people who think about why my parents did this, why my friends did this. It is better than your thinking is much more better than the other people's thinking. You are basically thinking about your life and your plan. So be happy with that. So next thing what you have to do is that as long as you can keep yourself busy, then there's no problem.
Yes, sir. Sir, next problem, I can ask another question?
Yes, go ahead. Ask once you get my call, clear all your doubts and then go.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
My other problem is that I am very nostalgic, sir. My mind repeats very past memories of mine, and my mind always thinks of impossible things. Like if it is sunny day, then I say I will make demand by God by that. Maybe it start raining, maybe it start snowing. Why if it is day, then why it's not night?
Yeah. So
Impossible thing. My mind demands impossible things.
So what you have to do is that now your mind is going to think that it is going to rain or not, right? And you keep thinking about it.
Yes, sir.
Go, when this thought comes, go and find the answer for it. Go and look on the weather forecast. Is it going to rain or not? The problem is when your mind is thinking, don't leave it to just think and think and think. You have that doubt in your head, directly go. Look at the forecast. Is it going to rain or not? Oh, it's not going to rain. Full stop. That thinking will stop. Don't go into this impossible thing, because sometimes what happens is that when you get into a relationship, when you get into a future job, you will also start imagining this might happen, that might happen, and it might not happen.
Like when I am a small boy, 10 to 12 years old, my mind repeats that I cannot be 10 to 12 years old again. The life is going on.
Yes.
I am not able to go into my...
That's what, because what happens is that you are not... Correct. That is because you're not enjoying your present life. When you can't enjoy your present life, you're going to look at something past by which you might, or you're something future. It might rain, I might feel good. It might not, it did not rain yesterday, I'm feeling bad about it. So be in the present, do what you're doing, do it because you love doing it, focus on that, automatically you'll build up with time. Right? First, it's quite simple. You yourself is clearly saying that when you're only idle, your mind is thinking. So what do you have to do? Get busy. That job is cleared. Now the next part is you are fantasizing or imagining things which are impossible. Go after the truth. Yes, which is go after the truth. Why you're thinking, when you're thinking impossible things, search, is there truth or not in that? It's going to rain tomorrow. Look at forecast. Will the sun come? What is the sunrise and sunset time? Because you're giving the example of weather, so that's the reason I'm revolving around weather, right? If there's something else you're thinking, like is this a good? Will I pass or not? In an exam, you have an exam coming. You're thinking, will I pass or not? If you have written well, if you know what marks you're going to get, you know if you're going to pass or not. Rather than thinking, will I pass? Did you study? Yes. Did I write correctly? Yes. I will pass. Yes.
Yes, sir.
That time your mind will calm down. So 2 reasons why mind is a free thinker. Point number 1, it starts because your free time, it begins to think. You have some unanswered questions, it will start searching for the answer. Don't leave it to mind to get the answer. Go practically in search of these answers. Go and do it, and it figures it out.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Doubt clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
My last question is that, sir, how to overcome the fear of death? I think most of the times is that I am worthless. If my parents are not there, whenever they will die, I am worthless. I will not able to survive on my own.
So fear of worthlessness.
Fear of worthlessness and fear of the death of parents.
Okay.
Death of parents, what will I do?
So
I can't do anything.
Yeah, so you have this fear that when my parents passes away, or what I'm going to do, how my life is going to go. Why you're getting that fear is because somewhere around you're too dependent on your parents. When you are too dependent on anyone, the first step or first thing which happens in life is that if you lose them, what is going to happen? And that fear begins to step in. How old are you now?
I am 27.
You're 27. Now it's high time you need to stand on your legs and stop depending on your parents for anything.
Yes.
Right? Because parents will go with time. Families will go with time. If you're holding on to it and suddenly your mom or dad goes, you are going to be mentally completely destroyed if you're not ready for them to go. Accept the fact that they're going to go, but what happens is that physically they will go, but spiritually or other ways, they're always there with you. When you start focusing from that point of view, automatically you will accept the situation. The other thing is you need to plan also. You need to plan means You have to plan for your future to stand on your legs. Don't wait your mother to support you. Now, for example, if now it's lockdown time, correct? Right now for you?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
so it's lockdown time. Go and start learn a little bit of cooking. So in case your mother passes away, you can make the same tasty food. Yeah. So you have this worry your father will go, maybe something will happen, or if your father's doing a business.
No, sir, no.
Then okay, if he's not okay, so he's just a working person. So what you need to do is, okay, if my father, okay, let's think it from this point. Today onwards, my father is not there with me. How I'm going to stay? Go in the present. Don't think about the future and start worried about it. Go in the present, find out what happens, and then work it up from there.
After worthlessness, I feel worthless.
When you see now, why do you think you are not worth? Because you yourself don't know your strength. When you don't know your strength, obviously you will think that you're not worth. No, your strength is dependent on your mother. Your strength is dependent on your father. If they are not, then I'm worthless. When you know your strength, yes, I know how to cook. Yes, I know how to stand on my legs. I know how to manage my money. I'm going to learn how to manage my money. Start learning how to cook. Start taking care of my health. Right? You're married? You're not married?
No, sir, I am not married. I'm afraid of marrying someone.
Why are you afraid of marrying someone?
Sir, I think that I am worthless, and if I marry someone, I will ruin his life. I will ruin his life.
See, first of all, other reason why most people think they're worthless is because they're comparing themselves to someone else. You'll have some brother, some cousin, or some friend who's doing better than you. Right?
Yes, sir.
And are you comparing or no?
No, I am not getting anything.
You don't compare yourself to anyone. So then it's more revolved around. What your question here is you're just dependent on your parents too much that you think that without them you're of no worth.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So what you need to do is that change that attitude. Start helping your mom. Start helping your dad. Learn to stand. Papa, you relax. You're working?
Yes, sir. I am working accountant.
Okay. So you're working as a? Accountant. Great. So you're working as an accountant. Start saving money. So slowly your bank balance starts increasing. So financially, you know your worth. Right? After that, you have to build up your health. So start exercising, eat good food, so you take control over your health.
Yes.
Right? The other thing is start reading. Sometimes what happens is that when you don't read, you have limited knowledge. You think that other people know more than me, and you tend to think that you're not worth it. And that is how you build it.
Yes, sir.
Got clear, Ram?
Definitely, sir.
My job is done?
Yes, sir. I am done.
Okay.
I am done.
Feeling good? Feeling positive now?
Feeling more positive, sir. It's nice to talk to you. Always, it's my pleasure to talk to you.
Perfect. All thanks to God then. So just understand that if you yourself don't...
Have you plans to come to India?
India, where are you based?
I am from Jammu Kashmir.
You're Jammu. How come I'm getting on? I have another call also with a person from Kashmir. That is good. See, my point of visiting is as long as you arrange a session anywhere in India where I can travel, I will come and do it. It's as simple as that, right? My sessions are all done free of charge, more of giving back to the community. So my visit to India, arrange a session, I'm coming to your city. Right.
Okay.
So where in Jammu and Kashmir are you in? Jammu. Okay, fine. I think a long time ago I came somewhere around there, but I really don't know where it was. So yeah. Anyways, it's all good. So let me know if you have something around or some schools or colleges or whatever. As long as they understand my language in English or Hindi, I can always come and do a session.
Thank you.
Okay, that's the only way, or else you got to wait for me to travel somewhere around close by to Delhi, or you can come down and meet me there also, whichever way you prefer.
Yes, sir, definitely.
Okay, all thanks to God.
Okay, sir. Love you, sir. Love you.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So that was a good call. So here, what did we learn? See, at the end of the day, when you don't worth yourself, obviously all the other things falls apart, because if you don't love yourself, there are chances that it will actually work against you, right? And work from there, right? So I hope Hindi. Yes, now I really don't know. On Saturday, I'm going to come on my Hindi Instagram, Hindi Facebook, and Hindi YouTube, which I have to start. I'm going to do a live show there, right? So I'm going to get into other languages on Saturdays. That's my new plan. So let me see. Hindi, Malayalam, and English are the 3 languages which I can talk about, but that is all special conditions when people request. So there's a girl who requested for me to do a Hindi show, completely talk in Hindi. So that's the reason. So let me call the next person who wanted to call. This is the CallMeDeek. If you want me to call you after this call, if you put your number on the question section, Instagram, or if you put your number on Facebook, YouTube, on the comments column, I would call you. See, I'm going to call you, right? So let me see who this person is. Okay, so let me see what happens here. There's only 2 people who have booked me to call in advance, and if someone wants me to Kannada, I don't know, man. Shashank, sorry. Hindi, English. Hello? How are you doing? Good. So tell me, how can I help you? Or how can I, what do I have to listen about you?
I get angry for small things.
You get angry for small things.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when you say angry for small things, there are many reasons for anger, right? Somewhere around in your childhood, you tend to build up some suppression, some irritation from your parents, some irritation from your family. And then you build it up, and suddenly the people who are weaker than you, your family members or whatever it is, you throw that anger to them. So what do you suppress from your childhood? Anything odd or anything?
Actually, the problem is related to my studies.
Okay, what happened to your studies?
Actually, I am preparing for my NEET examination.
Yeah.
And this is my NEET examination. That's a pre-medical test.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir. So, actually, the problem is I'm a droppy.
You're a whaty?
Droppy. This is my second attempt.
Okay, it's your second attempt. Okay. So why are you calling yourself a droppy? First attempt you failed, you're going for the second attempt.
Yes, sir. But the problem is this. On one side, I'm not able to focus on my studies, and on the other side, I'm not able to stop thinking about my dream. So I stuck between these 2 things.
One thing, yeah, hold on, let me stop. One thing, what I saw in your display pic is someone flying out of this cage, trying to get out of this cage. Where are you stuck in this cage?
So actually, I'm somewhat frustrated between I'm not able to focus with on my heart. I'm not able to study. And the second thing is that whenever I try to let go of this thing from my mind, I'm not able to do that.
So what do you want to let go? What do you want to let go? What are you trying to get out of?
I just want to make my mind just free of these frustrated things.
So what are these frustrated things?
Actually, the problem is I'm not able to focus. So all these things happen. Whenever my family tries to say something to me, I got really angry.
So what are you not? What are you? So you are trying to focus on studies and you can't focus, and you frustrate within yourself, and anger comes out. That's the problem.
Yes, sir.
Or before the dream.
But, sir, I don't.
Yeah, tell me.
So, but I don't know how to focus on my studies.
I get it.
Actually, there are many things that are evolving in my mind.
I understood you can't focus on your studies. I understood all this thing. My first question is, when did this all start? Even 10th grade, you couldn't focus on your studies?
Yes, sir.
Even 10th standard, you couldn't focus on your studies?
Sorry, sir?
When you are in your 10th grade, 9th standard, 8th standard, when you are a child, that time you're okay with studies?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So when did this first flip of the studies focus you tend to lose? Because you failed? That is when all these things happen?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So no, my question is that you are a good student, every focus was there. After the first failure, you begin to lose focus. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. So you don't have any other surrounding issues like your family or your,
No, sir.
so family is good.
Actually, every time.
And I understand you're not in any relationship.
No, sir.
Okay, perfect. So that is really good. So no relationship, family is all good. It's only that you got this first failure and you are thinking that, because when you told me that I am a, what is it, droppy? Droppy, you said?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, when you said that, that's why I really picked on that. Because what has happened here is that is because of this first failure which you had, you yourself is making you feel bad about that big failure, that you are not worth it from that point, right? Because when you lose first competitive exam, why do you call yourself a droppee? It is just that first trial you lost. So next time you have to work hard and go to the second trial and get it through. Right? Why do you take this failure so negative? Because somewhere around you, by how much marks did you lose? Big margin, small margin?
It's a small margin.
Small margin. So it is just that somewhere around you didn't do it right. Somewhere around you got this one or two questions wrong, due to which you have hit yourself, right? So it.
Yes, sir. So the problem is this, that whenever, so all my friends who share with me, they are in a medical college. So
Yeah.
when we look at them,
So-
I feel bad for
Yes.
me, not for them.
I know for you. So the other problem is there, right? You are comparing constantly with your friends who have actually gone up and gone through. It is their life. Maybe sometimes what happens is that maybe they have got, your family is all good, right? No issues with that. So what happens is that maybe her parents will be beating her every day. That is why she passed and you failed. Right? So don't compare your friends have passed through the exam. That means that I'm not worth it. Maybe they're having a very struggled life. Every day they're going for tuitions. Every day and night they're studying. Maybe that is why they passed it. Why you're comparing one point of your friend and saying that they have reached and you didn't reach? So what you need to do is just stop comparing. I am here right now. This is the marks I got. How do I make the next exam a pass? When you start focusing on that, automatically your focus will begin to come. Right now your focus is where, oh, my friends have passed. I am here. Oh, what other people are going to think, what my parents are going to think. All these things you're putting onto your head, and whatever focus you have, you're giving to your friends. So what happens? Your friends will do better. Your friends will start improving. You will go further down, because your energy always thinking of your friends. What your mind focuses on will generally grow. So if you're thinking more about your friends and not about your growth, I'm telling you, automatically your friends will be growing. You will remain there as it is. Did I make sense?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what you need to do is that I am here right now. This is my marks. I'm not a failure. It's just a life experience which I got to tell me where I stand. Now I'm going to work really hard and go for another try and see if I can do it. Maybe you might fail the second time also. How many times you can try this exam?
There's no age limit, and you can many more attempts.
So there's no limit. There's no limit to write. So enjoy it. Keep writing until you get your dream. Why do you want to get to this dream very quick? Because your friends have reached, maybe they have a tough time there. Maybe they're going to get through something else. Maybe right now there is lockdown. They're already stuck. You at least be happy you didn't pass through. There is a good thing behind everything. So when you start focusing on those good things behind everything, automatically all this focus will come. Now, don't you think your friend is stuck, can't go to college, everything is stuck, the medical thing is all stuck, and you're still happy that you didn't get through? You can still work hard and get through, and maybe next year you'll be much more better off than your friends. Now, syllabus might be changing. Now, what I'm hearing is now, if the COVID still continues, the most of the syllabuses are going to change with time.
Yes, sir.
So there's many things going to change. Maybe you are not ready for it. Maybe that's why you failed.
Yes, sir.
Did that make sense?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Feeling more focused now on where you, what's your dream, doctor?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what you need, doctor? Okay. So what you need to do here is that I talk a lot about doctors. I talk to many people. So what you need to hear is that why do you want to be a doctor? That's the other goal. If that goal is very clear, then again you will be disturbed again. All right. So what you need to do here is that first find out what's my actual role. Why do I really want to be a doctor? So why do you want to be a doctor?
So just to serve the humanity.
See, now there, when you say just to serve the humanity, so you're just trying to be just a doctor.
Yes, sir.
You see that attitude which we have. So when you're saying just to serve the humanity, it's like, oh, doctor, no, just I want to be a doctor, just to serve the community. That drive should come from within. That
Actually, that's all. Actually, that's my dream, the dream of my parents as well. So,
no, that's your dream, right? Or your parents' dream now?
yeah. Also, sir, already my dream, but my parents, they wanted me to be a good doctor, so as to serve the.
See, what you have to
and-
understand. No, hold on. Did you take this doctorate or this exam by force, or it's your genuine interest? Is because your parents are pushing you, or you have some other internal interest somewhere around hiding?
No, sir.
100% doctor.
Yes, sir.
So when you want to be a doctor, it should be that I'm going to be a doctor, only then I'm going to die. You should go in that attitude. Right? And at the end of the day,
Yes.
you try your exam, you try to get through. Don't try to be a doctor to get a status. Don't try to be a doctor, get the doctor's name next to you, right? There is a great video on YouTube. I'll share it to you, after we finish the show. It tells you how to be a positive doctor, right? There's because many people go being a doctor to get the status, right? We have enough doctors with the doctor next to their name, but they are of no use to the community or the society. So don't be trying to be that doctor just to say, oh, I'm doctor, but can you treat really people? No. I just give medications free of charge, and then give medicine. Somehow one medication will cure. There's a joke I always tell about a doctor. If a doctor gives you medication more than 3 prescriptions, then he didn't diagnose you properly. Right? That's always a joke. So how do you understand if the doctor is good or not? If he gives you more than 3 prescription as medicines, then you got to be alert, because no one needs 4 or 5 medication to treat one issue which you have. Am I right?
Yes,
Okay, I'm right. So nowadays doctors generally give 5 medicines: one for fever, one for that, one for this. Okay, one will work out for you. But good doctors, okay, I know you have fever, and that is the medicine you need. I know this you have, this is the medicine you need. Right? And don't be a doctor. When you be a doctor, you tend to say, you just give the medication, you just eat it, you'll be okay. Give some time to make people understand why you're taking this medication. Give your patients more understanding of, what these medicines are going to do, what the side effects are going to be. That is also should be told. Many doctors I see, they don't tell the side effects. You take. Side effects, you take. I'm the doctor. No, I know. You stay quiet. So that attitude shouldn't be there. So I will tell you why, right? Maybe you have to understand all this, and maybe then only God will make you a doctor. Maybe that's why you thought of calling me. Maybe that's why we're having this discussion, right? So what you need to do is that if our internal positivity of being a genuine doctor is not there, it's not worth being a doctor, because you're just a money-making machine, right? Where you're just going to make self-benefit, and the world is going to lose with time.
Yes, absolutely.
Now doubt clear 100%?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Feeling better now? Positive. Your doubts are clear? Or still any other doubts about life, future? Anything?
No, sir. No, sir.
Only doctor? How old are you now?
Yes. 20.
You're 20 only, and you're so worried about life? Come on. There's long way to go. Right? See, this is a genuine smile, right? This is the smile which you have to keep being. So if you want to be a good doctor, if you're frustrated with life, you can't treat people because you're transferring frustration. Right? I know many doctors who work very hard to be a doctor. Once they become a doctor, they're so frustrated with the whole thing that even the patient comes, they get scared. Oh my God, this guy's going to kill me or eat me. Right? So don't be so frustrated with your education. Enjoy the education. Focus from that. Enjoy. Yes, I want to be a doctor. I'm going to work hard. If it doesn't have, sometimes, for example, you try all this. Maybe you might not pass also. You never know. Right? But at that time, try to do some other job or do some other field, make that money and start a hospital or start a clinic and appoint a doctor underneath you. What I'm trying to tell you here is that don't kill your dream. Right? You have a dream of being a doctor, which ultimate objective is to serve people. So in case you don't get through these exams, in case you don't get this through this exam and get a certain college to get into, take an alternative field, make the money out of it, and start a clinic, appoint a doctor, and serve the community. So don't stop the dream of serving the community. That's what I'm trying to say here.
Yes, sir.
Doubt clear now?
Yes, sir, it was nice talking to you.
Sorry.
It was nice talking to you, sir.
Yeah, pleasure. So doubt is clear now? 100%?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So finally you will end up a doctor and then let me know, okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, then. So keep smiling like this. This is a genuine smile which you really have. When you understand positivity, people give out the genuine smile. So keep smiling like this. Keep enjoying your life. Just take it as a challenge. Keep working towards it, and slowly you'll get there. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
All thanks to God. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So that was an upcoming doctor there. I had to talk. So that was really an interesting call. See, failures do happen in life. Failures do come into your life. But the point here is that if you don't realize why these failures are coming and how I need to fix it, I'm telling you, whatever dream you have will work it out against you. Different people have different dreams, but the objective, the core of the dream will be of some service or some problem solving solution. Right? So that intention should remain pure. And if that is what your intention is, you're going to figure out your life, right? As I said, if she can't be a doctor, she already has an alternative to find other ways to start a clinic and appoint a doctor and get the service going on. At the end of the day, her dream is still satisfied. So sometimes you might not get what you actually want, but you might still work it out and get an alternative and get the same satisfaction of serving people, not being a doctor also. So your focus should be there and not the focus on the DR or the doctor or that status or the money or the power behind it, right? That's it. These are the two people who booked me to call. I have another 2 private calls to do today itself. So I'm just going to do the show for 1 hour. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. If you want a call from me, put your number on the comment section. If I see the number, then you can delete it off. Instagram, put your number on the question section if you want a call from me. I have another 1 hour to go. I have another half an hour to spend time with you. If there's no call you need, hi Kavya, hi Ankit, hi Alex. Yeah, so that's it. No questions, no one wants to talk to me, my job is done. If you want, you can just casually tell me to give a call. I'll give a call. But give your number on the question section, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, on the comments column, and you'll get a call from me. And you can say anything, right? You can say, hello, I just wanted to hear your voice, and you can cut the call also. It's not compulsory, you got to talk to me also, right? So, hi Hema, hi Achit, hi Amandeep, hi Nikhil, Rockstar, thanks a lot for joining in. So yeah, so that's it. My job is done for today, I think. No one wants to talk to me. Yay. That's what I love, right? So yay, I learned from my son actually. He's the guy, he always, whenever he achieves something, he'd say yay, right? So I've achieved that. So there's no call. See, no one wants to talk. If there's no call today, I will just stop the show. There's 2 people I have to call privately. So I need to work on that and take it from there. There's a very good question from Dharani. I got, hi Manisha Rakshit. Hi Naveen, hi Mishra. Thanks a lot for everyone who have listened. I hope you have enjoyed the last two calls, right? It was quite a learning experience for you also at the end of the day, staying up for the show, right? Hi Aditya, I'm always positive and going good. So guys, let me know. Number on the questions section on Instagram, still available to call anyone. If you want me to get a call from you, just put your number on the question section, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, on the comments column, and I'll take it. If there's nothing, I'll just sing a song. La 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 la. Right? So, hi Harshana. So this is the Call Me Deek show, which I do every Thursday, where you can get a live call from me directly, because I actually stopped this show. But then on a longer run, I've decided that many people are requesting when I'm going to do this Call Me Deek show again and again and again. So that's the reason I started. And then obviously on Saturday, I have a new show. It's the Videocon Deek, where a girl wants to conference call with me. That's going to be done in Hindi, right? I'm going to talk completely in Hindi there. These are the three languages which I know: Hindi, English, and Malayalam. These are the three languages which I know. So that will be done on my Instagram at the rate Deek Parassini Hindi, or at the rate at the rate Deek Parassini Hindi, all on Facebook also, right? Facebook also, I have a page. It's going to be happen there. So make sure if you want to be a part of it, do it. So now everything is becoming positive after following you. Then why is people don't have questions right now? That is the greatness, right? That is my objective, Nikhil. My main objective is people will stop asking me questions. That is my objective. So that they get the answers and they're self-motivated. They don't need me anymore, right? So that's what my focus is. Guys, this is the Call Me Deek show where I'm going to call you. If I have to call you, put your questions on the put your number on the questions section, and I will call you. There's one more person who told me we didn't clearly get a reply if I call her personally or should I call her on public. I don't have a response on that. So that makes it very difficult. Anyways, so guys, I don't have any numbers to call. So I think I will sign out now, because as long as the numbers are not there, my job is done, right? It's just a Call Me Deek show. I have 2 private calls to call after this. So that's it, guys. Thanks a lot. And Sunday, don't forget, we have, so Sunday, the topic of the video con, right? As you know, Sundays I do video conferences with various people, like people like you or a group of people. That is mainly related on, what did he say? For freshers, how do they manage the COVID situation and how youth can get into entrepreneurship. So these are the things which is going to be talked about on Sunday. Saturday is all a positive talk and completely Hindi. I'm going to try it. Please, I call you, sir. Girish, just pass me your number and I'm going to call you right now. If you pass me a number, or else I'm going to sign out. Kavya. What's this? What's Kavya? What's Kavya's question? Is it being sensitive too bad? Sensitive is always being bad. Go and have a look at the sensitive video on my YouTube and you will get to know, right? So guys, Deepika, or whoever it is, whoever signed it, if you want a call from me, give me your call number on the, okay, there I got. Let me call her. One. Prachi, I'm going to call you. Just delete your number after you get a call from me. Okay, just delete your number. I got your number. Okay, I will delete it from here so that no one sees it. How do I delete it? Hide. Okay, that's good. Oh, no. If I hide you in future, all your numbers will be hidden. So I don't want that. Guys, if you ask me to call me, I think your number should be there too. No number. No one is picking up. 9194. Come on. One more try. If not, I'm going to call the next number. I always give a chance to call to people, and so that they don't miss it out. I hope. Don't give me any police people number, something like that. I call some wrong number after that. Prachi, your number is wrong. I don't know. It's not going through. I really don't know why that happened. Okay, anyways, if you want a call from me, make sure you pass on your number in the question section, Instagram, and for sure I will call you, right? Next time I'm going to call, I am fine. I think she's not picking up. Okay, let me call another number. I hope, guys, please respect everyone in this group. I don't want anyone to use those numbers and start calling them or try to start making relationships here. This is purely an intention to make life positive. So make sure you utilize it from a positive sense. So if I have to call you, Instagram, best put it on the question section so people can't see you. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, I am fine, Naik. How can I help you?
Yes, sir.
This is Deek Parassini here. You can hear me?
Yes.
Tell me.
Sir, how to trust people, sir?
How to trust people? That's a very good question. So trusting people is, I always say, only trust your mother, father, wife in future. Trust them 100%. Your brother, sister until marriage. Your brother, sister until marriage. Your children's until marriage. Because after marriage, they can all change and be against you. So once that is done, what you need to do is that every outsider, don't trust them 100%. Your problem is solved. Because what happens is that when you trust an outsider, there are chances that when something goes wrong or when their life begins to flip around, they can work against you. Right? So I am going to be in relationship such that in future no one can hurt me, or if they go, they go. So what happens? You keep your stuff within that gap. So as long as you keep that gap for outsiders, there is no worry. Don't go and trust outsiders because they are going to change with time. They are going to change their life with whatever happens in life. So that is how you got to focus on. Got it? So it's not how to trust. What I'm telling is don't trust people who's outside your family. Then the problem is solved because they can always cheat you with time. Doubt clear? Any other doubts? That's it? That's the only doubt you have? The other thing, one more thing, since you're added on trust, always trust people based on what actions they are doing, not by what they are saying. Many people, oh, he told he'll be a good person. He told this will happen. He told that will happen. When you start focusing on that, you will be falling into the wrong trust. Your trust should be based on their action, what they're doing, and not what they are. Right? Okay? Okay. All thanks to God. That's it, guys. It's Zuar. Let me call him now. I think he asked some strange questions in the beginning. So let me see what he wants to talk. I have no idea what people are going to talk and what people are going to ask me. All I know is call them and let's figure it out what is going to happen, right? So +61. Girish, where are you from? +61. Where is +61? +6. Zawar, you were talking about acne on your skin, how to treat my skin. Sorry, man, I'm not a doctor. All I can tell you is that eat the right food. Sometimes most of the acne come because of your lifestyle or your skin type. So understand that and work it up from their way, right? See, what I know about acne, one thing is that at a certain age, you're trying to get acne and it won't come. Yes, Girish, I will call you next, right? Due to which it won't actually make you a difference. So what you need to do is that first pause for a while, understand why I'm getting acne. When did this all start? Is it genetic? It won't be genetics. It may be, some people say it's genetics, but at a certain age, because of that hormones which is going on, you tend to get acne. The best part is to eat the right food, wash your face and keep it clean as much as you can, and then slowly do it. The other thing is, I said, don't break it, right? When you start tend to break it, you obviously, get it more complicated. These are the small things I know about acne, but at the end of the day, what I know more in detail, it's much to do with your food and your hormones. So if it's hormones related, you just have to calm it down and work it around. And with time, the acne will stop. Long time ago, even I used to have acne, but now it's not there. It doesn't show up, right? I really don't know why. Maybe I changed my food pattern. I really don't know, right? So at a certain age, some certain people will have acne. The point is to just accept it, keep your skin clean, eat the right food so that it doesn't trigger within your body, right? That's all, a quick one on that. So there's someone from Australia. Let me call that person. This is the first time you're international call, not international call, outside of India. So let me call. Let me see. 403-976. Okay, I think that's the number. Sometimes I can get 403-9763. Okay, this is the first time I'm calling Australia. Let's see how that goes. That'll be interesting. Hello. Hi, Girish.
Hi. Hi, nice meeting you.
This is the first time I'm calling someone in Australia, so you'll be always remembered.
Oh, thanks.
So that's good.
Okay, I'll give you my short introduction. I am from India actually,
Yeah.
but I landed for Australia to study my master's.
Oh, that's good. Anyway,
So I've been following you from. I've been following you from past 2 to 3 years.
Oh, 2 to 3 years. That's a long time. Thanks a lot for following me for such a long time. Right.
Yeah,
so,
but I need to really appreciate your work. I'm really proud of you, like being following you.
all
That's a
thanks.
good thing.
All thanks to that. Yeah.
But what few things in my life made me to call you back is that the first thing is that after my studies, right? So I'm feeling that I'm not comfortably thinking positive, getting to my jobs, okay, finding jobs.
Yeah.
Like in a sense, after studies, my life. So I will put my lot of efforts to maintain my good academic marks and all. But still, I ended up with not finding a good job in my study field, other than ending up with any other kind of job.
No, my question here is,
So
Girish.
how can I-
Hold on. My question here is that, are you working now?
No, I'm studying now.
Yeah. So what you need to
back in India.
so what you need to do is that
Yeah.
no, let me give you an overview of what I think and understand the problem. Go and get whatever job you have available in the market. Let it be not your field, right? But then what you can do is that you can build up your career and see. Now, for example, what is your field?
So I'm studying masters in environmental management and spatial science.
Wow, spatial
So I need
science.
to find, yeah.
Okay.
So I need to find, after my studies, I need to find my job in that particular field only. So I'm feeling like nervous or feeling daily that I cannot, I feel like that. But still, after watching some videos and all, I'm taking positively. But
No, why do you hold on? Why do you feel that you cannot?
Because the main reason, because I don't have any experience.
Yes.
So I feel that if I apply for any jobs, right, they usually ask for the experience.
Correct.
So I don't have any experience.
Perfect. So now
it makes me to.
Correct. So my next question here is that you right now you're studying, right? So is there any option to work for free in that similar field part time?
So okay, you're telling like volunteering.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Now the bulb has clicked.
Yeah, little bit. Yeah.
Right.
That's one of the solutions. Do you have any other solution?
No. What you need to do is you have a dream to achieve. Your point is not to have the short-term goal of whatever you want to become. Your point here is that how do I reach my dream in a very smoother fashion? You are in Australia, you don't have parents, you have nothing, no responsibility. This is you and your life, right? So when you have this free time, go and work for someone totally free. I'm ready to work free. I'm here to make experience. I'm studying whatever I'm studying. I can apply into the organization and see how that is going to benefit your organization. I'm telling you, no one will say no.
Okay.
Right? So what happens? How many more years to finish your education?
So 1.5 years more.
1.5 years more. So if you start working now, it's a little bit COVID situation, but if you start working in the next few months, automatically when you're getting out of your degree, you're going to have 1 year of experience and this degree. Don't you think anyone would give you a job?
Hopefully.
It's as simple as that, my friend. Don't complicate life unnecessarily, right? But what we do is that we want things without doing anything. I've paid all this for my education. After my education, I need to get this, and that is it. And when I look into after education, I have no experience. I'm not getting it. So what will I say? Go make experience, free or paid.
Yeah. That's so.
I think I've cleared it out 100%.
Yeah. Truly. Thanks for that. And one more question.
Yes.
You have the time? Or
no, go ahead. See, you get a call from me. You get a call from me. Clear all your doubts from birth to death, and then only cut the line, so that you don't call me again.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. See, one more thing. It may be personal, so I don't feel any shame.
Yeah.
Okay. The thing is that like before 2 to 3 years back, everything was good. It's about my health, okay? It's about my health.
Yeah.
So suddenly I got a back pain, and it was like it totally made me to physically uncomfortable. Like I cannot walk for a long distance. I cannot sat for a long distance, and all. It was making me horrible. And I went to the doctor. Doctor took an MRI scan of my back pain and everything. It was like the doctor used to say that it's not a big thing. It will get sorted out after sometimes do some normal exercise and all. I used to do normal exercise. It was not getting help me out. So like I felt a lot of nervous depression and like.
Okay, hold on. Stop. Okay, my next thing.
Yeah.
Before all that,
yeah.
Do you have a good chair? Like, is the ergonomics all good? Ergonomics means the way how you sit, the way how you sleep, the way how you sit on the sofa, the way how you, is that all correct?
Yeah, that's all correct. Yeah.
That's all correct. Because what happens is that normally all these general back pain, and when doctor says that it's a normal thing, there's nothing to worry about so much. It is normally because you're not sitting right. It's because you're sitting too much in front of your. Okay, do you watch stuff on laptop, or do you watch stuff on TV?
Yeah, I will use a lot of laptop on TV. Yeah.
Now, I'm telling you right now, if you use a lot of laptop without a screen, you don't have a screen, right? Only laptop.
Yeah, laptop. Yeah.
No screen attached to the laptop.
Screen monitor screen, right?
Yeah, you don't have it.
Yeah, I have the monitor screen. Yeah.
You have the monitor screen also. So my question is that you have a monitor screen, but do you still work on a laptop, or you use a screen most of the time? That's my question.
Basically, I will use laptop.
There you go. If you are a studious kid and you're now watching movie, where do you watch on? You watch on a laptop or your screen?
On a laptop.
There you go, my friend. You are destined to have a back pain because most of the time your body is frontward, looking at a wrong angle, and there you go. You're messing up your health there, and you're having a back. You're working continuously on a laptop, and go and find out anywhere in the world. If you work on laptop for a long term, you will have back issues. That's why screens are invented. So your body is straight and your viewing is also straight. So start using a screen. I think your back pain will be hopefully fine. If as per the doctor saying it is normal.
Okay.
See, this is what we do, right? Our health is just a very simple thing, but what happens is that we want to find a quick solution for it.
Yeah.
Right? We make it complicated. I have this back pain, and in your mind, you might hear that, oh, once back pain, life is spoiled, it's forever. Doctor is saying it's normal. You still want to believe that it's complicated, and you're getting depressed. And you're going and sitting in front of a laptop and telling that, my life is going to be like this forever. So what you need to do is that when body hits you, you need to take a pause and find out where all I'm making the mistakes. Start correcting it, the body will be happy. And when the body is happy, everything goes correct. Got it?
That's true, yeah. Yeah, got it.
What's the next question? That's it? All your doubts are cleared from birth today?
I have one more question.
Sorry. Go ahead, ask.
The thing is that how to handle the finance thing, it's like I've been studying here. I need to take some loan on the education loan, so it will be a little bit burden for me. So how to handle this finance things on loan and all?
My question is not that. To go to Australia, have you taken loan or someone paid for you?
Yeah, I have taken loan now presently.
Okay, so first thing is, I always tell people, if you have loan, your first job is to close that loan as quick as you can so that you are not burdened with time. So your point is, okay, now technically what you're going to do, from my understanding, is once this COVID thing is all cooled off, you're going to go and work for free for somewhere, right? So what you need to do is that you're going to start working for free. After 1 year, you're going to try various other places. You're still going to work for free, right? But then on a longer run, after 1 year of working, you can ask the person, sir, I've contributed so much. Can you give some kind of a pay? Mostly people say, yes, we can give you something, right? So once you get that pay, you're again stabilizing yourself with finance. try to live in a very low means. Try to not have a fancy phone, have a fancy dress. Try to close your loan as quick as you can, because every delay in loan builds up the interest, and in future that will be a burden to buy a new phone. So don't buy the phone right now. Try to close all this previous past burdens which you have, and build it up, and close the loan first. And then you have your salaries coming in, save 60 or 70%, enjoy with 30%. That's it, nothing else to do.
Okay. Okay. One more thing I need to add here. Like you, as you said, I need to work for a free, right?
Yes.
So for example, like I need to apply for for example, the companies which comes under my stream, right? The one which I'm studying.
Yeah.
So I need to contact them whether they will accept my, like, it's a big company and all, right? So it will be a problem, right? If we ask them, I can work for a freely and all. That's what I have that doubt.
I will tell you something. Try it. Don't assume stuff. I'm going to work for free, man. Somebody appoint me. Go with that attitude. I'm so capable that I can add value to your organization, and I'm working for free. Appoint me. I will sign a contract if you want salary, no pay, and sign it. And that's it. Right? If there is a standard system in the organization that, you know, they have to have minimum pay, okay, pay me minimum thing. I don't want anything more. My objective is to show my worth to your company. That is why I'm here. I personally need my experience, so I'm willing to work for free. It's a win-win for both of us.
Yeah.
That is how you go to pitch to them. Don't say that, oh, I have nothing to do, that's why I'm coming here work for free. No, I have lots to give to you. I'm studying right now. This is my dream to be. Will you allow me to work free of charge? If I underperform, you can throw me whenever you want. If you think I'm time passing, you can throw me whenever you want. I'm willing to even sit overtime. But only one thing is, I'm doing my education. When the education sometimes conflict with it, I might, you know, do some, you know, this one which I will come and share with you whenever that thing raises. Maybe when I have exams, maybe I might take, you know, 1 or 2 days earlier off. That's the only thing I would request you, but I'm willing to work for free. You just have, I'm telling you, someone will appoint you. If not, you tell me, I will appoint you, right? I'm just joking, right? So, right? So yeah, so, you know, so that's how it is. And you got to figure that out and work it up from there.
Okay.
Right? So don't complicate life unnecessarily. You are there in Australia, win over Australia and come back strong, so that your parents also feel worth that you went to Australia and made a difference.
Yeah, that's
Because the main issue is this loan, and if you panic about this loan, it's going to work against you. So my job is to close this loan as quick as I can, get a job somehow which pays me with time, and then start paying off your loan, and then build it up. And next time, don't even bother to take a loan. Right? I always tell people, never ever take loan. Okay, if you have a very strategical plan, okay, fine. Right? But my point is, you know, loan puts a lot of burden on everyone. Right? And you pay extra money also for filling up this thing. So in future, make sure don't get to the loan. Right? That's a learning experience for you.
Advantage for the students in a sense, like we will have, like we need to pay the loan after my studies. So now I don't need of paying any interest now.
Yeah.
So it will be
I know. So what you need to do is that somehow get a job, ask working for free, and then maybe try to get a deal from them. Maybe they say, no, our organization generally pays for people. Get that free money and start paying off that loan. You get it?
Okay, thanks. Yeah. One last question, please.
Feel free, ask.
Okay. Just like I need to improve my language, English language.
You have to.
So I am putting a lot of effort by studying books, reading books, watching English movies, or listening to the radio or something. But still, you have any other easy or
See, always remember something. Always hold on. Watching English movies is a waste of time. Watching all these things is a waste of time. What you need to do is listen to Australian English.
Okay.
Listen to Australian English shows because you need to build that accent for them to accept you if that is what it is, right? So watching this general movie for entertainment is a waste of time, right? And slowly try to learn their accent of how they're doing it, how they're using it, how they're pausing. So your analysis should be to repeat what they're saying in your mind.
Okay.
Right? So when an Australian is talking, whatever they're talking, repeat in your head in their style.
Okay.
And the secret of Australian English is they are very slow.
Yeah.
And US English is very fast. So if you go and learn US English, half the Australians won't know what you're talking.
Yeah.
Because the first boss was an Australian, and I know what I went through to make him understand my English, right?
Yeah.
So when I was working as secretary, I was reporting an Australian boss, and he always tells me, "Hey, why are you going so fast? Go slow, go slow, go slow." Right?
I have the same reply for me.
Yeah. So that is what. So their Australian English is very slow. So make sure you get to that slow pitch. Just keep analyzing, visualizing how they talk, and change your Indian English to the Australian way of thinking. I think people will be all happy to have you on board. That was the last question, or one more is popping up?
Just one more last question.
Go ahead.
Last question.
Yeah.
Just related to my studies.
Yeah.
That's what, like, I think Indian education system is quite different from the Australian education system.
Yeah.
So I'm I've done a good job in my first semester, but still, how do I improve my reading skills and do, like, in a good way of getting good marks?
See, for me, I never did Australian. I did US, UK, and I always wanted to do Australian, but then I thought, let me pick Indian, and I did my MBA in Indian stream. Right? So I don't know how Australian is. My understanding is it would be simple, right, compared to the Indian system. Right. So basically, my understanding, Australian would be a mix of the US and the UK, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Right. So what you need to do is have a way of studying. Talk to the Australian guys. How do they work it? And build it from there. I'm not the right person to talk to. It is best the Australian people to talk about the Australian education. But all I know is, if you're from Indian stuff, I think Australia will be a very easy thing to go about.
Okay.
Right? It's not about reading books. It's about, the thing is always, are you understanding? That is a question everywhere. Can you apply it? That is the second question. If you understand correctly, and if you know where you can apply it correctly, anyone would give you a job.
Okay.
Got it?
That's really true, yeah.
All thanks to God.
Understanding and applying.
Yeah, that is where the money is.
Thanks a lot.
Right? All
Yeah.
Everything is okay? This is the first Australian call which I'm doing. That's really great. So, cool.
Thanks a lot.
All thanks to God. All thanks to God. Anything else?
Have a good day. Nothing, please. Thanks a lot.
That's it. Okay, perfect. All thanks to God. See you then.
Yeah. Good job. Bye.
Yeah.
Thanks. Nice meeting you.
Yeah. So that's it. That was a long call with an Australian friend of ours who's moved to Australia. So guys, I hope you're learning a lot in this thing. I hope it's helping you out. What I will do, this is my last call I will take. I have Prachi's number now. I hope that's the correct number. She says it is correct. So let me give her a call. This is my last call. After that, I have 2 private calls to call. That's the reason I'm cutting this number short. And take it from there, right? Oh, Tarun has also sent his number. So Hema says that even I don't want to ask, but listening to content help me. All thanks to God, Hema. That's good to know. It's helping you out. See, again, I don't. No. 9477. Again, Prachi, what happened? The number is again not being picked up. Okay, let me call Tarun now. I think she's unlucky. Maybe sometimes what happens, some people want to talk to me, it won't happen until it has to happen, right? That's the joke I always say. So I think she's not. No luck. So let me call Tarun Sai. Get ready. What number? There's so many digits here. 81050. I hope he picks up. So hi, I hope you people are enjoying this call. It's really cool, man. Really good conversations we are having. Hello, is this Tarun Sai?
Yes, sir.
This is Deek Parassini here.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Good. I'm always positive. How about you?
Yeah, I'm doing positive right now.
You're doing positive right now. That's perfectly answered. Tell me, how can I be of service to you?
Yeah. It's like, see, I'm doing my MBA. I'm in my final term, and there is a pandemic in country, and the exams are being postponed. I'm really more about that thing.
So you are hold on. Where are you? You're in Bangalore. You meant to say?
Yeah, Bangalore.
You're in Bangalore. Your exams are being postponed, and you're getting worried.
Yeah.
So you should be happy, right? You should be happy.
Yeah, I'm just happy for that.
Yeah, enjoy it, guys. I really don't know why you're so worried. All this while people say exams. Now when exams are postponed, every time one day before the exam, everyone wants the exam to be postponed. Now you're having a 3 months postponed and people are worried about it. See, I'll tell you something.
I know. I am not worried. Actually, I'm little happy just because my exams.
So what you need to do here is that it is not about the worry. Everyone is going through the same situation right now, right? Everyone is going through that delay of the whole thing. It is just a natural process. It won't affect you. Prachi, I will call you. Don't give me missed calls. The Instagram call will get stuck. Just 1 second, right? So what you need to do is accept the reality that this delay is happening. When you are getting delayed, every MBA will be getting delayed with time, right? So there's nothing to worry about it. Every vacancy is also delayed with time. No one is taking new people now. The funniest part is,
even I'm not worrying. My point was like, I'm just not stable. Like, I'm not stable in my life. That's the point here. That's what I want.
Stable from what point? Right? Stable means what's the problem? You're doing an MBA.
In my life, I'm just not stable in anything. I just can't do the same thing again. Like if I'm studying, I can't study for a long time. I used to work before my MBA. I couldn't even work more than like 3 months. My brain was like, why should I work? Let me study. I'm just not stable.
No, the thing is,
that
first of all, what you need to do and understand here is what do you want to do in life? Is that stable?
What I want to do, I have a dream.
So what is that?
My dream is to do something from the waste management.
See, that is where the problem is. Right? Now, when you are saying that waste management, something to do with waste management, that means you don't have a complete idea about your dream, or you're not crisp or clear with your dream. When you're not when you Prachi, 1 second, don't call me. Prachi, don't call me. If you call me, the Instagram live is going to get paused. I will call you after this call. Nothing to worry, right? No, she just worried. I called her 2-3 times and I didn't pick up. So she didn't pick up. So she's calling me back. I'll call you back. So chill, relax. So what you need to understand, you should be very crisp and clear as to what you want to do in life, right? When you say something in waste management, that is against, oh my God, this Prachi is going to keep calling me and Instagram is going to freeze with them, right? So what you got to understand here is you should understand what was this talking about?
About waste management.
Yeah, about waste management, right? So when you don't have a clear picture about what you want to do in waste management, all while you will be confused there. So obviously your present also will get confused because your dream is not clear. What is waste management? You want to start a company, or you want to start working under?
I want to start like a non-trade, like non-profit organization, something related to NGO.
Yes, but my point here is that NGO is always a part-time thing at the end of the day. How are you going to make money and sustain your life?
That's where everything is ruling up.
Yes, so that is where. So when you yourself don't have a stable future job or stable future plan, how can you be stable in your present? You can't.
Yeah,
Right? So first you need to stabilize.
And my life is.
Yeah. So first you need to stabilize your future first, and then get stabilizing on your present, because your future is unstable. Obviously, every present move is moving towards something unstable, and that is going to work against you with time.
Yeah, thank you.
Doubt clear?
I will just work on my stable career.
Yes. So first find out that career.
I have one more question. Please don't mind.
No, ask. You get me a chance, clear all your doubts, and only then cut the call, so that you don't call me again.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Like after my MBA, can I take a break in my life, like so that I'm not working?
Why do you want
take a break?
Why do you want to take a break? What, you're so frustrated with what you're doing, or?
No, it's been like we are studying from my childhood. We are doing the same repeated things again and again.
Yeah, so that is what, right? You're doing. You're. See, first of all, you're frustrated with studies. If you're frustrated with studies, I'm telling you, in future you have to learn a lot. Not by books, but even when you're working.
No. I love to learn things. I'm not worried about the study things. Actually, I love to learn things. Yeah. I have been like, I'll go to the online classes, I'll go to the Python things, I'll do many of those things.
Good.
Rather than MBA, I'll do most of being learning.
Yeah.
But it's repeated. I've been learning, right? That's the point.
See, what happens is that it is repeated because whatever you've learned, you don't know what to apply to. Now you're learning MBA, right? You want to do something you're doing something for waste management. You don't know how to learn MBA and apply it, because if you have an idea, you will learn how to apply it on that. What are you doing? I'm studying. I want to do something in waste management. It's only when you find out what you want to, what you have to do in waste management, and then how I can apply MBA to the waste management, that every time what you study will start applying and making sense to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Doubt clear now?
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
My job is done? Or any more questions?
Yeah, thank you so much. It was really a pleasure talking to you.
All thanks.
I never expected a call from you.
The call will come when it's time. The call will come. So you just wanted it. It happened, and you got your answers. Now figure out, clear off clear all the waste around the world. Right?
Yeah, thank you. You're like a positive person I've ever met. Thank you so much.
All thanks to God. Keep spreading the positivity. That's what I always tell people. If you have understood positivity, go and spread it to the world.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Okay, perfect. See you then. Okay, so that was a very good waste management guy. So that's really cool. Okay, now let me call Prachi. Prachi, call me so many times. So where is the number? Okay, I got a number. Okay, so let me go. This will be my last call, because she's kept calling me back again and again, and Instagram got stuck so many times. I hope you guys are enjoying the show, right? Put me a thumbs up. Facebook, start liking the show. So I hope you are benefiting from this thing, right? I call every day. Every Thursday, I call people. If she doesn't pick, I'm going to really pick out. Oh God, unlucky. Not unlucky. There's a time for everyone to have it, right? So Prachi, pick up. Thank you, Sapna. Thanks a lot for all your thumbs up, guys. It really means a lot that you're enjoying the show. You're learning a lot. As long as you people are learning, why is that? When I call, I'll call her 2-3 times, because she was literally calling me 2-3 times. I hope I'm dialing the right number. Where is that number? Mohammed, I won't call you today because I have this. Okay, I'm calling you, and don't call me back. I don't know why is this happening. Okay, she's calling me, so obviously she won't get me through, because the thing is, my call incoming is on the Instagram, my outgoing is on a different phone, which is this phone, right? So I hope she picks up now. Hello, finally we got us.
Hello.
Yes, you can hear me.
Hello.
You can hear me. Hello.
Hello.
You can hear me.
Am I audible to you, sir?
Yes, you're perfectly audible. You're trying to call me. I was trying to call you. We are trying to call each other. It was not connecting, and finally we connected.
Yeah, there is a network issue, sir.
Oh, okay, no issues. So tell me, what's the reason for the call?
So actually, I have to discuss because like I have tried many careers in life, but I'm not getting success. And what to do?
So what's your education?
Hello?
What's your education?
Also, I have tried for CA, like company secretary course, but I have not completed. I have done job also, but like in that also I'm not getting much success. So how to cope up with it?
No, see, the point is when you see what's your education, what do you study about? Just did CA, BCom?
Yes, sir, I'm
You did MCom. So do you have a job right? You have a job right now?
no, sir, because of COVID, I have not yet searched for job.
No.
But I have worked for 2 years, but
Yeah.
I'm not getting that success.
No, success means they were paying you.
Yes, sir.
So you're see the point. See what happens here is they
Your
were.
voice is not audible properly.
Now you can hear me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what happens here is that you are saying that you already had a job, you worked for 2 years, you're not getting success. What does that mean? You're not getting promotion, or you're not getting the salary which you're not getting, or what does that you are not getting success mean?
So my salary is not increasing.
Okay. But then why do you leave the job?
So because I have put many money in that course, and then I have done the beautician course, but I'm not getting success right now.
No, what is happening here is that you are putting your leg on various stuffs, right? You're trying this half and you're stopping. You're trying the next half and you're stopping. You're trying the next half and you're stopping. You're not going deep in insight. So you're doing company secondary, you didn't go deep. You're going to beautician, you're not going deep. Go pick one which is your favorite and go deep in it.
But I have done the I have taken the orders also, but people are not liking my work.
Now, liking the job is different. Your success, liking the job is different. You getting success or not success is a different question altogether, right? Right now, from finance point, you are getting success, but the different reason is you didn't like the job.
I get very different.
I get it, but my point here is that when you get a job, the first thing what you need to do is that you have to work and gain more experience, and with that experience your salary will increase.
Okay, sir.
Right?
But
Because
sir, I'm not getting the answer to which career. I'm not able to.
okay, so which career is what you need to how old are you now?
22.
You're just 22. Okay, no, so in 22 years you tried all this. 2 years you worked.
Yes, sir.
How come you did all MCom and this one and 2 years of working in this age of?
I have completed 23 this year. I will get 24 by this month.
Okay, so my question here is you did a lot of good things till the age of 22. Most people just study and waste their time not working. You work for 2 years. That is really great. Now, what you need to do is you finish your MCom, or you're still in the process of finishing your MCom?
What, sir?
You finish your MCom?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you finish your MCom. So, what is your favorite job?
Sir, I'm not getting that only.
Okay, you are not getting that. So what you need to do is that you got to go back into your life. Which is your favorite subject in commerce?
OC, SP,
Which is your favorite subject on commerce?
OC, SP, and Co.
What is the full form?
Economics,
Economics?
secretary, company secretary,
Companies-
and commerce related OC, that subject.
What is OC?
Sir, I'm not using the full form, but it's a commerce related subject only.
No, whatever subject you like, you got to find out what career is available for you. Like economics wise, maybe economic analyst or business analyst. There is a job like that. So what you need to do is that go on Google and search for economics related MCom job vacancies. right? So that, and then you read the description of that job.
So actually, I am stuck between the one question. Can I ask you?
Yeah, ask.
So I am not able to choose that whether I should go with the teacher course or whether I should continue with the beautician course. But I'm not getting the answer.
So one is beautician course. What is the other one?
Teacher course.
Teacher.
Yes, sir.
Why can't you do both?
Okay.
No confusion.
And,
You be a teacher, evening time, work as a
or
beautician.
whether I should work in the corporate sector. I'm not getting this free answer.
See, my question is, what is the most favorite thing? You have beautician, you have teacher, you have business corporate. So which is the favorite from these three?
Sir, I want to be a teacher.
You want to be a teacher? So go ahead, go for teaching. Try, maybe you got to do a B.Ed after this or PhD after this.
Sir, that also many people are telling that the teacher jobs are not getting much payment and all. And there is less wages in the market.
My question here is very simple. You are here because you like, you're going to teaching for salary, or you're going teaching because you love teaching? There's two different questions here. Both. But your drive should be because I love teaching. Whatever salary they give me, it doesn't matter. I'm here to teach and make a good student out of it. If you're a good teacher, the school will pay you.
Yes, sir.
But are you a good teacher? Do you have the capacity to be a teacher? Are you very good with students? If that is what you are, automatically the teachings will come back. And then while teaching, you go and do your PhD. When you do your PhD, you go and do your PhD, right? When you go and do your PhD, slowly what happens is that you can go into colleges or universities to be teachers as lecturers.
Okay.
There you go. Money is there. You have no idea what teachers make at very senior big colleges. I'm telling you, they make a lot of money. And plus the tuitions, I'm telling you, they make a lot of money. Got it?
I'm getting your point, sir. And sir, what about, can I ask you, sir?
Yeah, you got me. Clear all your doubts and only then cut the call.
Sir, and what about the beautician course, sir?
What about the what course?
Beautician course.
Do that also.
But I'm not getting success in that.
Then forget it. Go for teaching.
But sir, I have one my confidence level goes down when I think that I should leave that course.
See, what you have to do here is very simple. If you can do both, right? You have tried the beautician course. You're not feeling satisfaction in that. Next, try your teaching. You're only 22.
Because what he said, sir, because what's the problem is that because if they go for the job, the employees do not get much salary in that.
Yeah.
That's the main reason.
Okay. So, first thing is do what you love doing so that there's no confusion. Because when you don't love doing, obviously the confusion will come. For example, you got a beautician job, they were paying you for 2 years, you're not liking it.
I'm 50-50. I'm not getting much pay also, but even I'm not very satisfied.
So at the age of 22, whatever you can do, try out teaching, try out that, try out beautician, try out everything, and finally you will maybe after teaching, maybe you might love teaching. You say, oh, teaching is where I was trying to struggle. I got teaching. Forget your beautician. But don't leave the job which you already have. Don't leave the job which is already paying you.
Okay. So what about the corporate sector?
Now, corporate sector, you have to really find out what education is going to lead you to the corporate sector.
Do you know about the telecourse? I'm doing that course.
What is the telecourse?
It's a commerce related background, and both in that all GST we have to find, we have to work on that.
Yeah. See, Prachi, what I'm trying to tell here is it is not what course. You go into telecourse. You're not happy again. Then what?
No, so in that I am happy.
You're happy. Then forget teaching, forget the beautician, work on telecourse and see what job you have there. Why are you? This is like you're standing on inside two boat, one leg in one boat, another leg in another boat, and both are going in two different directions, and you're telling, "Oh, it's hurting me."
Okay.
Right? But then, if you can strong enough to stand on two boat and see which boat is much more easier, and go remove that one leg from the other boat and put in the other leg and go strong.
But sir, मन में वो एक doubt रहता है ना कि ये नहीं कर पाए, वो नहीं कर
तो
पाए.
ये डाउट क्यों आ रहा है? क्योंकि you have limited knowledge about it. अभी ब्यूटिशियन के बारे में you have less knowledge. You went to beautician course. Okay, now you're trying telecourse. You're trying half knowledge. Telecourse में क्या job मिलने वाला है? What is the focus on that? What job vacancies? What is the salary? You know what salary after television course you're going to get? Without knowing that, you're going for telecourse. After telecourse, you'll get the course.
I have known, sir.
You have not?
I have known what will be the salary.
You know the salary. So then you go to see, is there vacancy? Which company is going to appoint me? What is the future of the telecourse course? What is the competition? Will I get the job or not? How my promotion is going to be? Which companies are around my city? Do I have to leave the city or not? All this you should say, and then you should tell me, sir, telecourse is the best for me.
Sir, I am also nervous whether I get success in my life or not.
Well,
Because I'm really struggling to say.
You're what?
I will get success in my life or not, because I am.
Why are you Prachi, you are just 22. Don't put so much thing on your head. Now, why you want this so much success? If you have grown, you are successful. Why are you comparing yourself to someone else?
Because this is totally a competitive world.
Stop fighting or competing. I am going to improve today. Today, I am a beautician, or what are my courses? I am going to try a telecourse. I am going to pass. With that, I am going to try a job.
Sir, I just want to ask, what is my
Prachi, you're completely breaking up. You're completely breaking. I can't hear you. I think your network is very weak. I'll cut and call you. I think our line is very weak there. So I just breaking off. So sorry for that. I had to disconnect and call her back again. So this is what happens. I don't know why it happened, but then you wait and see why it happened.
तुम्ही ज्या व्यक्तीशी संपर्क साधण्याचा प्रयत्न करत आहात, ती ह्या वेळेस तुमचा कॉल स्वीकारू शकत नाही.
What does that mean?
कृपया थोड्या वेळाने पुन्हा प्रयत्न करा.
She's busy?
The person you are trying to reach is unable to take your call at the moment.
Okay, so she's
Please
switched
try
off.
again.
A weak network is the biggest challenge for the show. I have a strong network. I know that. So that's not an issue at all, right? Pratisha is saying qualities of a good aspirant of IAS. Hello? Yeah, Prachi, tell me. Oops.
Yes, sir. Am I audible to you?
Now you're perfect. You are breaking. The last question I didn't hear. So what is the question?
Sir, can you just tell me this one question, whether I should go with the application course or
See, it is not. See, Prachi, don't try to get an answer from me. I'm never ever going to tell you do this, do that. Your point is you tell me if beautician course you're happy or not. If you're happy with it, do it. You're saying telecourse is important and you're telling me still I go with the beautician or not. You tell me. What is your capacity? What is your creativity? If you're creative in beautician, I would always say go beautician only.
Okay.
Right? So yes, you have to decide. When you decide, you stand on it. This is like your friend is saying, oh, try out a beautician course. Then your friend will say, no, go for nail designing. Then no, go for hair cutting. Then you'll go for, no, telecourse is new. Go for telecourse. Then your friend will say, go for teaching. Don't go that way. What do you want to do? Focus on that, what you want to do, and then everything else work.
Okay, so and what about the success, whether I will get success?
How do you define success? Tell me your definition of success. How much money you need to say that you're success?
In lakhs.
In lakhs only. So what you do is you are just
Per day salary.
per day 1 lakh?
Yes, sir.
See, many people are earning. So go and find out how this many people are earning 1 lakh. See, the problem here is that you have this dream, I want to make 1 lakh every day, but you don't know what to do to make that 1 lakh.
Yes, sir.
So find out people who's making 1 lakh here. What are you doing? तुम क्या कर रहा है? 1 lakh मिलने के लिए okay, मैं भी वो करने वाला. If you money is the after, you go focus on that. Don't go for telecourse, don't go for beautician, and don't go for everything else.
Okay.
Or make so much money in your beautician or telecourse or whatever it is, and buy a home, give it for rent, and they give you 1 lakh every day. Like that also you can make money. Now do I clear 100%? My job is done?
Hello?
Job is done?
Hello? Hello?
You can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, doubt clear now? Feeling good?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
then my job is done then. See you then. Anything else?
Yes.
Any other question?
No, sir.
Okay, all thanks to
No,
God.
sir. Yeah.
That's it. That was the last call. So that's good. Let me just take a break. After this, I need to have 2 private calls, which I need to make. So guys, thanks a lot for everyone who has signed out. How long am I talking? How long am I talking? Oh, I went for 1 hour, 1.5 hours. Oh, I thought I was just trying to finish it off in 1 hour. So I need to have 2 private calls. Guys, thanks a lot for everyone who was signing in. Many people are telling me to talk in Hindi. Yes, Saturday, 5 o'clock in my Hindi Instagram, in my Hindi Facebook, I'm going to kablam. I don't have my YouTube Hindi yet. Yeah, that's what. Do what you love, but make sure you know everything about what you love, right? Because sometimes people don't know that, right? So I hope everyone enjoyed this show. I hope you all liked it. Thanks a lot, everyone, for liking this show. So that is it. It's almost 1.5 hours. I've been doing this, and yeah. So next show is on Saturday and Sunday, 5 o'clock Saturday. I think she didn't pick up the topic yet. It'll be more revolved around positivity only. But the Sunday's call, but the Sunday's call will be much more interesting, because Sunday is all about how do freshers manage the COVID situation, and what was the other one? And how the entrepreneurship, how youth can get into entrepreneurship. So the discussions all revolve around that. So I hope everyone liked this show. I will be coming back on Saturday, 5 o'clock. Not on this Instagram, not on this Facebook. Deek Parassini @Deek Parassini Hindi. Deek Parassini Hindi. Saturday on Hindi. Sunday I'm going to come on the same page again, right? Because I'm just trying out Hindi. I can do all Hindi, talk in Hindi, and see how that works. It'll be a good learning experience for me. That's my plan. The more details will come. If you're a part of my WhatsApp group, all the details will come there. So if you want to be a part of it, you can always message me on my number and be a part of it, right? Now I have another 2 personal calls to call. So I'm going to do that. What Pratiksha is saying. Sir, I'm good at my academics. I want to prepare for the UPI exam, but of failure, I often scared. I want to be IAS, but I don't want to fail. See, this is the problem. If you want to reach somewhere, you are going to fail. Always remember something. As a child, when you wanted to learn to walk, you fell a lot of times. You failed a lot of times. When you want to drive a cycle, you fail a lot of times. When you want to learn swimming, you have taken water into your mouth and know so many times. So that is all the part. The biggest failure is to stand and walk, right? The biggest success which you have done. See, even UPSC like that, if you fail, you fail. Go start serving the world. Automatically, you are doing an indirect IAS officer's job, right? So that's what you got to do, and keep doing that. That's it, guys. Thanks a lot. I will sign out from YouTube and Instagram first. Another 2 private calls I need to do, which I'm going to do after this. That can't be public because it's private, right? So I have to do that. So thank you, everyone. And we will take it from there, right? Let me sign out from Facebook and YouTube first. Thanks a lot, Facebook, YouTube. Saturday, 5 o'clock on my Hindi channel, Deek Parassini YouTube, Facebook /Deek Parassini Hindi. Not on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram @Deek Parassini Hindi. I'll be there Saturday. Sunday, same channel, same thing on the video call, where people come in video call conference with me and we have a discussion, right? Thank you, everyone. Facebook, YouTube, I'm signing out. As I said, life is all positive. There's nothing called negativity. Let me end that.